I'm starting the water to make deviled eggs. I've gotten the water to boil. I'm going to put the eggs in this ladle and put them in the water so that I don't burn my hand. Deviled eggs has originated from Rome. Now that I've gotten all 12 eggs into the boiling water, I'm going to let them cook for 5 more minutes to bring them back to a boil. And did you know that the name deviled eggs has been around since the 17th century? Now that the eggs have cooked for 5 minutes, I'm going to turn off the oven and scooch the pan over to this burner that's not on so that they can cool and finish cooking. Now that the eggs have cooled, I'm going to dump the water out so that you can put some cold water into them and let them finish cooling. So I'm letting them put some cold water in there so that I can cool them. And when I peel them, they're going to be just warm to the touch so that the skins come off easier. Now that the eggs have finished cooling, I'm going to bring them over to the island over here. And I'm going to start peeling them by tapping it on the side of the pan and then taking the shells off. You have to be very, very careful while taking the shells off so that you get all of them off. You don't want to eat the shells. They still haven't found the person that came up with deviled eggs. And I'm going to rinse it off now and then cut it lengthwise in half. And then you take the yolk out. And put them in this deviled egg pan. And then you repeat that until you have all your eggs done. Now that I've gotten all the eggs cut in half and the yolks in the mixing bowl, I'm going to add my mayonnaise. And then we're going to mix the mayonnaise and the egg yolks together. And I'm going to use this beater to beat the eggs and the mayonnaise together. Now I'm stopping it to scrape the edges to get all the mixture together. You also scrape it off the beater so that it gets all mixed together. And then I'm going to mix it a little bit more to make it smooth. Now I'm going to scrape it one more time, and then we're going to add our spices. Now we're going to add our garlic powder. And our onion powder. And then mix it together again. there's many ways to make deviled eggs. You can make them smoky. You can make them with sausage instead of bacon. And now we're going to add the bacon bits. And then mix it together one more time. Now that we have our egg yolks, bacon, and garlic powder and onion powder in there, we're going to take and clean off the beater. And then we're going to take the beater off. And then we're going to put it into this cake thing. And deviled eggs are also known as stuffed eggs, not just deviled eggs. By the 15th century, deviled eggs have went all the way across Europe, and they just started only in Rome in the 1800s or the 1700s. Now that we've gotten those all on there, we're going to put the cover on. And you're going to push the top, or screw the top down, and you're going to put a little bit in each egg yolk. And you could do it any way. You could make it really fancy or just squirt some in there. And did you know that deviled eggs have vitamin A, vitamin C in them? And also there's a lot of fat. And they have this national holiday on November 2nd for deviled eggs. And this whole recipe cost me $2. I only had to, or like $2.99. I only had to buy the eggs. We had all the other ingredients in our house. So now that I've gotten all the egg yolk stuff on there, I'm going to put this paprika stuff on there. And the way that you do this is you only tap it and you lightly sprinkle it everywhere. And this is like a garnish. It doesn't really make it taste all different. And this is what our end product will look like. And these are deviled eggs.